This is the story of a bar where if you go inside, you will be shot when you come out. But even if you stay inside the bar, sorry, you are not safe there either. Which means there is a well in the front and a ditch behind. In the beginning of the story, we are shown a bar in which a man named Sharjeel comes. At the time when Sharjeel enters the bar, at the same time a man comes out from outside, and as soon as that man goes out, someone shoots him and he dies. Seeing this, all the people around run away from there. No one knows where the bullet came from, and the streets become completely deserted. There are a lot of people inside and outside, and they don't know what to do right now. At that time, a man named Sehatur tries to call the police, but his phone has no network. Now a man from outside goes out to see the dead man, but suddenly someone shoots him as well, due to which all the people standing inside get very scared, and everyone is surprised that no one has network on their phone. There is a girl inside whose name is Elena. She says that we should watch the news on TV. When these people watch the news on TV, there is no news about this accident on TV. And as soon as these people look outside, both the dead bodies disappear from there and their blood is also cleaned from there. All of them do not understand what is happening here. Then Satur says that I think someone wants that none of us should come out of here. Then Sergio says that maybe one of us is a killer, or maybe one of us is a terrorist who has some dangerous explosive material, and the police wants to catch and kill him. Hearing this, a man named Nacho hides his bag with his foot, but Vegeta sees him doing this and tells everyone about it. Nacho's bag is taken away, and when his bag is opened, clothes and a hard disk are found in it. Nacho says that there is nothing in it that can harm anyone. He says that I work in an advertising company, and this hard disk contains files of my work, but no one believes him. Elena destroys his hard disk, but nothing happens inside the hard disk. Nacho is very sad about this, and then he sees that a briefcase is kept on the counter in front. He asks everyone whose briefcase is this. Then Sergio claims that this briefcase is his. And before Sergio can pick up the briefcase, this time the owner Empowered picks up the briefcase. Sergio stops Embaro from opening the briefcase, but then a man named Israel opens that briefcase and finds a woman's body inside the briefcase. Some clothes come out, and before anyone can understand anything, at that very moment, they hear a strange sound from the bathroom. When they try to open the washroom door, they find it locked from inside. They somehow open the door and go inside the bathroom and see that a fat man is lying there who is unconscious. Actually, in the beginning of this story, this man came inside this washroom coughing, and since then he is lying unconscious here. There is also an injection lying near this man. Elena picks up that injection, and then these people hear the sound of vehicles from outside. As soon as these people go near the gate of the bar, they see that many army officers come there whose faces are completely covered. Army officers pile up a lot of tires there and burn those tires and go away from there. Although everyone thought that they have come to help us, but they do not help them. Immediately after that, news is shown on TV that a large part of the city has caught fire, and that is why that place has been sealed, and no one could go there now. People trapped outside do not understand why the government is lying. Then the man who was unconscious inside the bathroom suddenly appears in front of everyone. His whole body swells up badly. Along with that, his eyes also become scary and weird. And he falls down and dies, but before dying he says, "Do not touch." These people pick up the dead man's phone and see that this man was an army officer. There are some more photos in his phone, in which people are wearing PPE kits to protect themselves from any virus. Now everyone in the flood understands that this entire area has been quarantined. This means that the man who just died here was infected and died due to the infection. And it is possible that more people will be infected here. Nacho is shown trying to get signal in his phone by any means, and when he climbs on a table and raises his phone, his mobile gets network. He tells this to everyone, and then Nacho is told to quickly call any media person and tell him everything. But then Satur also climbs on the table to talk on the phone, because of which the table breaks. Then a man named Andres asks Nacho for the phone. But then Embaro stops him and says, "Don't touch this phone because this phone belonged to that infected man. And if you touch this mobile, then you will also get infected." Sergio and Andes agree to this. Now this means Nacho and anyone who has touched this mobile or that man are all infected, and there are 5 people among them who did this. Andras threatens them with his gun and tells them to take the man's dead body down to the room in the basement. All these people are forced to agree to their words, and all 5 of them go down to the basement with the dead body. Now only 3 people are left upstairs. After some time, a woman named Trainee starts suffocating there. Trainee asks everyone to open the basement door, but no one listens to her. As soon as the trainee goes to open the door, some bottles kept there fall down. Their liquid starts flowing on one side, and then their attention falls on a drainage made there. This means that these people can get out of there through the water. Then Azrael opens that lid, and he decides to get out through the drainage. So he applies oil on his whole body and tries to go down through that drainage. But the hole in the drainage is not very big, so he is unable to go down. And then suddenly all these people hear the sound of gunfire. Everyone panics upon hearing the sound. Then they see smoke in the bar upstairs. Seeing this, they understand that someone has killed the 3 people upstairs and set the entire bar on fire. On the other hand, Israel is still badly stuck in the drainage. Now they first take Israel out of the drainage. After a few hours, the fire is completely extinguished, and they decide to come up to the bar. After coming up to the bar, they see that the bar has been completely burnt to ashes. Nacho finds a gun there, which he quietly picks up. Then they see that some people are completely sealing this place from outside. They keep watching everything very quietly, because if anyone gets the idea that there are still 5 people alive inside, then all of them will also be killed, and then the mobile starts ringing here. And this is the mobile of the same fat man who died due to infection a while ago. First, she picks up his phone and starts reading his WhatsApp chats, in which a man asks this fat man, "Did you get infected after taking the vaccine? Are you feeling better?" This man would have replied that, "No, my health is very bad, and I am hiding in the washroom of a bar. Don't try to come near me." Now Elena reads his old chats in which the dead man has written that I still have 4 more left. These people understand that the injections he has are the vaccine for this virus. After reading this, everyone becomes happy that this vaccine can work. But still a doubt comes in their mind that if this man had taken the vaccine, then how did he die? Suddenly after this, the phone starts ringing, but before they can pick up the phone switches off due to low battery. Now they try to charge the phone in some way or the other. Elena says that this man had said in the chats that he has 4 more vaccines left, so why don't we find those 4 vaccines? Then they all go down to the storeroom near his dead body, but they don't find any vaccine there. After this, they go to the washroom where Israel is already sitting with the vaccine. Israel asks for someone to sacrifice himself, because there are 5 of them and only 4 vaccines. So Israel first takes out an injection and injects himself. Then Nacho points his gun at him, but Israel still injects the vaccine into his body, after which a scuffle begins between Nacho and Israel. Israel overpowers Nacho and snatches his gun. During this scuffle, the vaccines slip out of Israel's hands and fall down into the basement. The trainee goes to the basement and picks up the vaccines. But then by mistake, the vaccines slip from her hands and fall down into the drain. Now these poor people are wondering how to take out the vaccine from the drain. Elena is the thinnest among all of them, so they ask her if she can go inside and get those vaccines. At first Elena refuses, but then she agrees, after which oil is applied on Elena's body. It goes and is pushed into that small hole, and after a lot of effort, it falls down into the drain. Elena finds the vaccine and comes out of the water. Then Nacho asks to tie the vaccine to a wire and send it up. But Elena outright refuses because she knows that there are 3 people up there and only 3 vaccines are left. Elena tells everyone that if you want vaccines, you will have to come down. Then after that, these people enlarge the drainage hole, till then Elena starts looking for a way out. After going a little far, she sees light at one place. First of all, she hides the injections in a pit made there. After this, she goes up the stairs and sees that there is a lot of police force there, who is burning the bodies of his 3 companions who died in the bar. From here, the scene shifts, and we are shown that the remaining 4 people who were in the storeroom upstairs also come down somehow. Once again, a fierce battle begins between Israel and Nacho, and this time Nacho snatches the gun from him and shoots him right there. Now Nacho has a gun, so everyone is afraid of him. Then Nacho takes Satu at gunpoint and asks Elena to give him the vaccine. Nacho says that we have 3 vaccines, and after his death, all 3 of us can survive. Then Elena takes them all outside, where she had hidden the vaccine. Slowly, people start moving forward. Nacho and Elena walk ahead while Satur and the trainee follow them. Then suddenly the trainee tries to kill Satu by drowning him in water so that all the trouble ends, but Nacho stops the trainee from doing so. But the trainee tells Nacho to kill her so that you can distribute the vaccine to everyone and your life is saved. Nacho aims his gun at the trainee but is unable to fire the shot, after which the trainee takes the gun from Nacho and goes a little distance away and kills herself. Now, only 3 people were left, and they had only 3 injections, so everyone took 1 injection each. But before these people could inject themselves, Israel, who is still alive, arrives here. Israel attacks Sathur from behind and kills him. Now Israel gets angry and he goes after Nacho and Elena. Then Nacho and Elena see stairs in front of them. Both of them move towards the stairs, but then the injection that Elena has slips from her hand and falls down. Now because Israel is also climbing the stairs with them, they cannot go down. Nacho quickly gives his injection to Elena. Then Israel grabs Nacho's leg and pulls him down, due to which both of them fall down and die. Elena now injects the vaccine that is left with her into her body, and she opens the drainage lid and goes out. As soon as she comes out, she sees a lot of people and the government has completely sealed the area ahead. Then a woman puts her jacket on her body. Elena loses her senses and quietly joins the crowd. In the end, we come to know that the fat man who was coughing in the bar washroom was an army officer, and maybe the army was making some kind of biological weapon so that it could attack its enemy countries with this weapon. But during this time, one of their officers got infected. Although they also had a vaccine for this infection, but this officer was ill, so the vaccine did not work on him. And when the army comes to know that their officer is inside, they seal the whole area so that no one can come out from there, and the virus can be destroyed at that place. Even if for this, they have to kill some innocent people. He could not put the whole country in danger because of a few people, so he was forced to take this step. So what do you think? Was it right or wrong to take this step?